Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here today. Today I'm going to show you 3 DIYs from making the table of your dreams, adding some light to your bedroom via wall sconces, and adding a little bit of height to your too short bar stools. Stay tuned. Dive right in and show you these Ikea shelf pieces. We're going to open up this hole a little bit for the cord of the light to feed through. I'm just using a regular drill and a drill bit to kind of just again go through, make it a little bit wider so once we feed the cord through it will fit in that groove just perfectly. I'm using my kitchen table as my workspace. It's not ideal, but it's all good. I'm going to get a little bit better pressure and angle in drilling this hole. So I kind of moved it around. I'm just using, I believe that's the piece that you actually use to saw straight lines through. So I'm just using that as my tool to get a little bit more force going in. Now I actually have to cut out the notch that the cord will fit through. Sawing is hard, so I had my son step in and do a little bit more of the sawing piece. Give me a break. Now, this part is actually hanging on the wall. So I already kind of started by putting in the studs and the screws. I kind of started feeding it through. So you want to measure and make sure that they are both even in height. Also, you want to make sure it's level. So I just put the level on top. Now I'm going back through and screwing in those screws nice and tight. I'm going to start on the bottom, and I also made pencil marks, so once I had my level there I went through the holes and just kind of made little pencil marks so I knew where to start the stud and screw the screws in. Now you can see the cord fits perfectly in that little notch. You just want to wrap the cord around however you want to. I kind of went a little funkier and did one white cord and one black cord. Honestly, I found these light cords on OfferUp, so he was offering a black option and a white option, so I just went for it. It goes with my decor, and again it's a little bit more industrial, a little bit more on the edgy side, so I don't mind it. And as you can see, this adds a ton more light. Here is the finished product. Next we have these bar stools that again I picked up on OfferUp. However, I did not measure the height of the stool compared to the countertop, so it's quite a bit shorter. I honestly am in love with these bar stools, so I was racking my brain trying to figure out how I was going to make them 4 inches taller. Yes, 4 inches, guys. I could have probably just elected to do a higher cushion. I really liked the sleek look of this. However, I felt like the cushion would make it a little bit thicker and bulkier, and as you can see when you're sitting on this first bar stool it literally hits you kind of right at your chest, so it's almost like a little kid sitting at a bar stool trying to eat. So what I did, I found these, they're actually stool risers for a just like a regular bar stool, and I had to go to Home Depot and actually had them cut down to size. So what ended up happening is it fit perfectly in the legs fit perfectly in the holes. So I also wanted to have the option of if we did move in the future and I needed a shorter bar stool that I could remove the extender and make it back to the shorter bar stool. So I'm just going through and kind of wiggling them on there. They are a little bit snug, which is good. You don't want them too loose. There is a groove where these screws they're meant for kind of comes through, so it lands on that groove perfectly and it stops it from going all the way down to the bottom. It's kind of hard to explain, but they ended up fitting on there again just right. And I had to put furniture protectors on the bottom of this. I originally tried to use the sides with the furniture protectors already on them. However, once the pipes were cut, it actually made the pipe too small to be able to fit into the ends of the bar stool. But ta-da! This is our end result. You have a 4-inch taller removable piece for the bar stools, and I'm super happy with the end result. Again, you can sit here like you're intended to do and eat, drink, and be merry at a normal height. So, yay, success. For the last DIY, I was able to make the Tulip Table, which is a table that I have been coveting for the longest time. However, it does have a pretty hefty price tag. So I was able to create this for $60 versus I believe it's $1,200, which is what the normal one costs. I got the base on the right. It was an outdoor table from OfferUp, and actually glued it to a tabletop that my husband found. So all I needed were some screws and some wood glue. So the trickiest part was to make sure that the screws weren't too long to where it actually went through the entire table and ended up damaging the top. So just being super cautious and measuring that. This is what the bottom looks like. I'm super excited about the end result. I ended up doing just some marble contact paper around the very bottom edge there, and that's all, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button and I will make more content for you.